Thank you for joining the Advanced Search Overview video. In addition to the Google-style quick search that you see throughout XCM, XCM provides a more advanced search with many filters. This function will be useful when you need to go beyond seeing what's on your My View page or searching one client using quick search. We will first begin by going through an overview of the search filters in this video. You will learn what each filter does, most of them being fairly self-explanatory. You will learn one filter in particular in a little more detail, the Select Client by User filter, as it is one of the more valuable filters you can use in XCM. As you learn about each filter, you will learn how to populate the filter fields, including how to multi-select filtering selections. Next, a basic search will be run to see what a search result looks like. In addition, you will learn to quickly modify the search filters already applied and rerun the results rather than starting from scratch. You can access the search filters by clicking the magnifying glass with a plus sign next to the quick search box. Upon clicking, you will be directed to an advanced search window. Let's begin by elaborating on the Select Client by User filter. The best way to understand this filter is to compare it with the Who Has Task Active filter below. The Who Has Task Active filter displays the active and inactive users in the Auto Suggest drop-down list and enables you to select active users in the search criteria. The input for Who Has Task Active filter is the XCM users of your firm. I will go ahead and select the vendor for this example, and I will click Search. This filter will bring up the list of tasks that are currently on the vendor's My View page. If I were to log into the vendor's XCM account, this would be what I see on the My View page. You can do this for any of the XCM users of your firm. Let's see what happens when we input the vendor's name and Select Client by User field instead. You can see that the list of tasks has expanded. This filter will bring up the list of tasks where the vendor's name is listed at least once in the staff section of the task control sheets. For example, if I select any of the resulting tasks and go to Control Sheet and navigate to the staff section, you can see the vendor's name listed at least once. This holds true for all the other tasks you see here. This filter is useful because it will allow you to paint a better picture of how busy a person may be by looking at all the tasks that the selected person is associated with, in addition to what's simply on the person's My View page. Once again, associated with means the person is listed at least once in the staff section of the control sheets of the task. You can run a similar search for other XCM users of your firm. Let's go ahead and define other fields that are available in the advanced search page. Let's go in order from top left. The year filter represents the years of the end period dates of the tasks that you want to filter by. This search defaults to the fiscal years that have been selected within the utilities under the Manage Settings and Defaults. By clicking on to the filter field, you can see the available selections for that filter. The last name and numbers field will expand automatically as you add multiple names and numbers. You can simply click on other selections to expand your search, in this case, to additional years. And your filter field will reflect the most updated selections you've made. If you want to add selections more than one at a time, you can do so by holding down the Control key and clicking multiple selections. You can multi-select this way for all other filters as well. Moving on, you can filter by specific last names and entity names of the clients of the task. Once again, You can select more than one selection as necessary. You can multi-select by holding down the Control key. You can search by the account number. You can also search by the keyword. The keyword filter is useful when you want to search for specific descriptions of the task. You can also search on custom fields using the keyword filter. You can search by group, group number, originating location, and current location. Originating location represents the location of the client of a task which is designated when the client is first created in XCM. Current location represents the location of an XCM user who has a specific task. In this instance, by choosing BOS, Boston, and the originating location and SEA, Seattle, as current location, I am looking for a task where the client is located in Boston, but currently being worked on by employees located in Seattle. Moving to the top right, you can search by task category. There are 4 default categories: tax, financial, bookkeeping/accounting, and other. You can search by task types, status that a task is sitting in. The include/exclude feature can be used to include most of the task types or statuses in your search criteria and exclude only a few, and vice versa. In addition, the feature allows users to select the search criteria faster and save a search with the value selected. By default, the icon appears in the icon state to include only a few records. Select the relevant item from the drop-down list and click Search to display the results, or click Save to save the search criteria for future use. To toggle the option to the exclude state, click the icon and select the relevant item from the drop-down list to exclude any item. By choosing Complete in the status box and clicking the icon to exclude, you are now searching for all statuses excluding the status of Complete. You can also search for tasks based on what deliverables the task have. Standard deliverables are XCM standard deliverables, which are state deliverables for 1040, 1120, 1065, 1041, 990 task types. TSD stands for Task Specific Deliverable, deliverable that was created for a specific task. FSD stands for Firm Specific Deliverable, standard deliverables created by your firm's XCM administrator in addition to the XCM standard deliverables, such as city filing. You can search by a range of the period end of the task. You can search by priority. You can search by level of difficulty if the tasks are assigned to these designations. You can search by the range of projected start and restart date of the tasks. Click on More Filters to apply multiple search criteria, such as the on and off searches. By turning on Show Open Points, you can search for tasks that have open points. By turning on Show Open Checklist, you can search for tasks that have open checklist. The same applies to the other two as well. Extension task category filters will allow you to search for tasks that are not yet extended by clicking Exclude Extensions, or search tasks that are extended by clicking Only Extensions. You can also filter your search by a specific extension status of a task. Lastly, you can set a range of original due dates and current due dates of the task that you want to filter by. Now let's apply this knowledge and perform a search. It's March 30th and I am a partner of a firm. I am concerned of how many tasks are out there that require my immediate attention. So let's select some filters. I'm interested in looking at 1040, 1065, 1041, as they have a April 15th deadline. I am only interested in statuses that indicate that a task is still in progress, not yet ready to be finalized. And I am only interested in the ones that are due on April 15th, the ones that have not been extended yet. You will notice that the format of the search results looks the same as your My View page. Just like in the My View page, you can take actions the same way by clicking on to the client's names and updating task info, moving task, adding points, and creating extensions. You can see you have the same status pie chart as in the My View page. If you want to narrow your search further, you can use the filter icon and select additional filters. You can see the original number of the search result is displayed here. I will reset the filters to bring back the original search results. The columns of the search results are customized based on the firm setting that your firm's XCM administrator has set, granting the users the ability to see what information appears in the search results grid. Lastly, if you want to modify your search for a quick adjustment and rerun the results rather than starting from scratch, you can hover over to Modify Search and change the filters as necessary. Maybe I want to address any tasks that have issues outstanding first. So I will turn on Show Open Points and rerun the search. If you click on the magnifying glass again, it will bring you back to the Advanced Search page, and you can start a new search from scratch. This concludes the Advanced Search overview. Having gone over the search overview, you should now have an understanding of what each search filter does in the Advanced Search, how to populate the search filters, and also understand the significance of the Select Client by User filter. We've also gone over an example of running a basic search and gone over how you can take actions on the search result as well as modify the search result without having to start from scratch.